The star systems of the galactic empire were vast, spread across millions of light years, teeming with countless species, each with their own unique abilities. But none were more proud of their advancements than the Xaltar, a race of hyper-intelligent beings who believed themselves to be the undisputed masters of the galaxy. Their technological prowess was unmatched, and they had long ago conquered the mysteries of invisibility, rendering entire fleets undetectable to the naked eye. For centuries, the Xaltar had been at the forefront of science, blending their natural telepathic abilities with technology to create the perfect invisibility cloak. They used it not only to shield their ships and soldiers, but to manipulate and observe other species without ever being noticed. The Xaltar were so confident in their superiority that they dismissed any species without the ability to achieve invisibility as primitive and irrelevant. But there was one species they had never considered: humans. It all started when a Xaltar patrol ship was dispatched to monitor a distant, uncharted planet in a forgotten star system. The planet was rich in resources, and the Xaltar saw it as a prime target for their future expansion. As their ships entered the planet's atmosphere, they activated their cloaking devices, confident that no one would detect them. They were invisible to everyone, even the most advanced species in the galaxy. Or so they thought. Unbeknownst to the Xaltar, the humans of Earth had developed something far more remarkable: an unexpected gift. Humans had stumbled upon an ancient alien artifact that, when combined with their own scientific ingenuity, revealed the existence of invisible species. This artifact had been created long ago by an unknown species that had left behind a legacy of hidden knowledge. Over the years, Earth's best minds had deciphered its secrets, unlocking the ability to see what others couldn't. The humans had no idea what the Xaltar were planning when they arrived at the planet, but they were well prepared. A secret human reconnaissance fleet stationed in the area under the guise of a mining operation detected the Xaltar-cloaked ships almost immediately. The human fleet, a mix of ancient warships and newly designed stealth vessels, was equipped with technology that allowed them to perceive hidden things that the Xaltar couldn't even comprehend. It began with a warning. Captain Helena Drayton of the U.S. Vigilant was the first to notice the anomaly on her radar. She had been a part of Earth's covert operations for years, but even she was shocked by what she saw. Through a special lens, the invisible Xaltar ships appeared as shimmering, distorted shapes in the atmosphere. Their cloaking technology was ineffective against the human modifications. "Report, Lieutenant." Elena barked as she stared at the readings. "Captain, we're detecting ships, but they're not supposed to be there," Lieutenant Thomas said, his voice laced with disbelief. "They're cloaked, Captain, but we can see them." Elena's eyes narrowed. "How many ships?" "At least a dozen, Captain, and they're moving toward the planet's surface." Without hesitation, Elena activated the fleet's communication systems, sending a direct transmission to the Xaltar. "This is Captain Elena Drayton of the United Earth Fleet. You are being observed. Stand down and identify yourselves immediately." The response was instant and not what she expected. "We are the Xaltar," a voice crackled through the comms, filled with an air of arrogance. "Your primitive technology cannot detect us. We will see your planet claimed in the name of the Empire." Elena smirked. "You're not invisible to us, Xaltar. We can see you." The response was silence. The Xaltar could not comprehend what had just happened. They had spent centuries perfecting their cloaking technology, and now, a species they deemed primitive had pierced through their defenses with ease. In a split second, the Xaltar realized they were not dealing with an insignificant race. They had underestimated humans, just like so many others before them. The human fleet, now fully aware of the Xaltar's position, engaged. With a swift precision honed by years of warfare and cunning, the humans began their assault. The Xaltar, expecting to fight invisible enemies, were taken aback by the accuracy of the human strikes. Their ships, once hidden from the eyes of the galaxy, were now targets vulnerable to the humans' unyielding assault. "What are these humans?" one of the Xaltar commanders muttered in disbelief. "How did they breach our cloaking?" "Impossible," another responded. "This species is not capable of such a feat." On the battlefield, human fighters and warships poured through the skies, evading every Xaltar strike with ease. Using their unique technology, humans could track and target their cloaked enemies, picking them off one by one. Prepared to engage their command ship, Elena ordered. We end this now. As the battle raged, a final confrontation unfolded. The Xaltar flagship, enormous and designed to withstand even the most powerful weaponry, was the last to remain standing, but even it could not escape the inevitable. Human technology, crafted not just with skill, but with the heart of a race that had endured and fought for its survival, outmatched the Xaltar at every turn. The flagship was soon disabled, and its crew was forced to surrender. The once proud Xaltar were now prisoners of the very species they had thought incapable of defeating them. We will take your ships, Elena said as she boarded the Xaltar vessel, her crew following closely behind. And we'll take your technology too. But there's one thing you should know. You were never invisible to us. The Xaltar, humbled and defeated, could only watch in stunned silence as humans, whom they had believed to be primitive, secured their victory. It was a lesson they would never forget. Underestimating humanity was a mistake no one could afford to make. End.